Hey, what's up? I'm your host, Christian Patterson, here to bring you this week's edition of TV20's Inside Sports Report. Delaware North, the official food and beverage partner of the Cleveland Indians, announced a lineup of new items for the MLB All-Star Game. The menu showcased local favorites for fans to enjoy. With the MLB All-Star Game in Cleveland, Progressive Field was the center of the baseball universe. And with all eyes on Cleveland, the food had to be on point.
What are we known for here at Progressive Field? It's bringing the outside in, right? It's all of our sublets, it's all of our local partners. It's being able to feature all of the flavors and cultures here within the ballpark. When anybody asks me where's the best place to eat, I just say come to the ballpark. I may be indifferent, but I'm telling you the best stuff is featured all around. So when we were researching what we want to do for the All-Star Game and looking at other All-Stars that have happened in the last couple of years and what they were able to feature, we knew one of our strengths was going to be from within, right? So this is a very exciting first concept for you guys to take a look at. Think about buffalo cauliflower. Anytime you put cheese on something, you probably get a few more winners right there. We got a nice Stilton blue cheese on that, scallions, and then we got the roasted cauliflower. So it's a little spicy, but I think both of those punch a very big, packful, flavor right there. So they're definitely going to win over some non-vegetarian eaters. But those are all three going to be at the gluten-free stand. Those are our Earth Bites. Starting on this side over here, we've got the sliced sausage hoagie, and yes, it is going to be that big. It's thinly sliced artisanal sausage, right? So you got your sweet, you got your hot, you got your Polish sausage inside, and then it's fully loaded with the onions and peppers. It's going to be served. That's definitely one of those souvenir items. I bet you can't eat it twice. That's going to be at the Let's Eat Cleveland over in, again, center field. So moving to Cleveland Kraut over in right field. We've got the All-Star Reuben, so kind of our tribute to local Slimans. Here we go with a beautiful corned beef with Thousand Island and the kraut from Cleveland Kraut. Cleveland Kraut, another one of our local sponsors. Then you've got the artisanal gyro. That one's really cool. If you guys get really close to that, you're going to notice that's flank steak wrapped around lamb. So we've got kind of the best of both worlds right there. Thinly sliced. It's going to be on the flat top right there for you guys. But that is one of the show items for sure this All-Star Game.
Fans had to bring their appetites to Progressive Field. With so many delicious food options, it had to be hard to choose just one.
So we actually color our ribs overnight with red beets. So that's kind of a cool thing. And you can see it actually does get really sticky and really red. So that works out. That's got a nice pistachio crust with fresh cilantro on there. So those are two items that you can find at the Terrace Club for the All-Star Game. And our final items are the sweet ending here in the Terrace Club as well. And those are our summer-inspired trifles. You'll see the strawberry shortcake, you've got a mocha brownie, and then you've got a key lime and macadamia nut cookie.
On the list of America's best food cities, Time magazine ranked Cleveland 7th. And that top 10 ranking was on full display during the 2019 MLB All-Star Weekend at Progressive Field. As part of the MLB Legacy Project, Luke Easter Field was completely renovated. Now, local recreation, softball, and baseball teams will use this field for league games.
Improving youth fields has always been a key component of the All-Star Legacy Initiative, and this year's effort has certainly been true to that tradition. Improving the quality of baseball and softball in Cleveland has been the focus of Cleveland Indians charities for decades. Our goal is to transform lives of the youth growing up in Cleveland through the game of baseball. To accomplish this mission, we provide support in a number of ways. We sponsor 10 baseball and softball teams within the Cleveland School District on an annual basis, and also play host to the Boys Championship at Progressive Field. We provide uniforms and funding for the City of Cleveland's Recreation League. We provide coach training through the Indians Way to Coaching Excellence. And we provide camps and skill development training for all the youth. And as you can see today, we renovate fields.
This, I'm told, is the largest urban park in the state of Ohio. And it also is accompanied by Recreation Center, Zelma George, which is the busiest recreation center in the city of Cleveland. And so I know that there's a lot of activity goes on at this field. I can remember when I was a kid, and I played at this field also. And I want to thank the Cleveland Indians, Major League Baseball, and we also participated in the funding to help create this field. But it really was something that Major League Baseball wanted to do along with the Cleveland Indians for this all-star event. And I want to tell them how much I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I want to introduce to you someone who, as I played on this field, will play on this field and probably a lot of other fields in the city of Cleveland. So you want to come up, Mr. Cole? Mr. Andrew Cole. Thank you, sir.
Today, I came with my teammates to play here. I thank Mr. Jackson and other people that built this field, and also Coach Mike that helped me get here. I also want to thank my mom, my dad, and my grandmother too, for when I couldn't have a ride. My grandma was there, and my grandma couldn't take me. My dad was there, and then my dad could take me. My mom was there. My mom, she was going through some struggles, but she still, last week, she took me and my little brother to Kalahari. And when we was there, she just started crying and she hugged me. And I was just thinking about all the good things that would just happen to me and trying to be grateful. And this field is also one of the other grateful things that I think about.
I would like to be your age again. I would like to have this opportunity. When I walk in with Larry, I said, wow, this is beautiful. This is something that you guys, to play in a field like this, it's going to get you guys, make it better. But you have to give thanks to God that, they have the opportunity to have a Billy field. This is a Billy field right here for kids, and I want you guys to enjoy it. I want you guys to have work habits. I want you guys to put everything you have to make it, because you guys are the future of Major League Baseball. The next Francisco Lindor, the next Mike Trout, the next, any player that playing the Billies right now, you guys are going to be the next. So believe in yourself.
Well, it's important for Major League Baseball to grow our game. That is one of our big mission, and integral to that is our Play Ball initiative. So we want kids playing the game, whether it's a casual or formal type of play, and having a beautiful and safe spaces makes kids excited to play and makes it easier for them to play. And so the ability for kids to be able to play on this field at all times and in all weather is great for the game of baseball.
First off, I got to thank all the people that made this field for us to play our game on. And second off, I want to thank you for giving me this interview. And third off, I feel wonderful that I'm playing on this field. Felt like Christmas morning. So I basically had, once I found out this field was getting made and we was going to play on it this Saturday, I start practicing my pitches, getting my runs straight. So when I hit the ball and I run, I won't be able to get out.
The fact that we can come here and leave something for the community after the last home run is hit on Monday, after the last out on Tuesday, is very exciting for us and important for us as well.
To end an incredible week of festivities, the best players from the National League and the American League met up for a showdown in the 2019 MLB All-Star Game. And fans from all over showed up for this Midsummer Classic.
I tell people all the time, Cleveland is special, man. But when you watch it on TV, you may not know it. You know what I mean? You just got to touch down, let your feet touch the cement out here, and get a taste of what Cleveland has to offer. And it's always beautiful, especially when things like this come up.
I'm from Staten Island, New York, zip code 10306. But I'm a Boston fan, so I'm representing here today. This is my second All-Star game. Last year I was in Washington. This year I'm in the land, in the city. This is great. This is my third time here in Cleveland. I'm glad to be here at the 90th All-Star game. This is great, man. People are good, food is good, the environment is good. It's all good, baby.
Kind of takes me back to the 90s, 97 when we had the game here. It was when baseball just kind of just exploded in Cleveland. You know, we had the great teams in the 90s. It just kind of reminds me of that, the excitement, and kind of builds off of what we had a couple years ago with the World Series. We're actually down here for that too. It's just, I love the excitement. It's great.
Hey, last time we were in Cleveland, we were actually hoisting trophies. Go Cubs. No, but the city of Cleveland's been awesome. The fans are great. It's not like going to St. Louis where they badger you all day.
I got to tell you, coming from New York where everything is alive, this place has really shown its heart and soul this week. And it's not just for this week. This is the way it is out here in Cleveland. One of the reasons I moved to Ohio a few years ago.
But I've never been to one. This could be our only one. You know, even though Cleveland's hosted it the most times, you know, it was 22 years since the last one, so it could be another 22 years after that. So it's just special to be able to be here and experience it with one of my sons.
Obviously, the All-Star Game, only one city a year, so for us to get picked, it's a tremendous honor.
And to see so many Clevelanders show up and support, how great is that?
I mean, it's kind of what I expected because I know the city and how we are with our sports teams. But it is a different atmosphere, and it's kind of like when the Cavs won. The atmosphere here has been great, just supporting our team and supporting baseball.
Thanks for watching the Inside Sports Report. If you would like to catch past episodes of the Inside Sports Report, Classic Sports, or any city championship games, head over to our TV20 YouTube channel and click on subscribe.